Hi. How you doing? This is Simply Love coming to you with the February's reading of 2015. And this is I'm talking to is Taurus. Hi, Tauruses. Thank you for tuning in. Before I start, I just want to mention that I've made a video, and this is for men and women, okay? And it's a contest. And if you want to view that video, it's on I uploaded it maybe 2 or 3 days ago. And what I'm doing is I want you to comment on the video about maybe something in your life, in romance or whatever it is, job, whatever it is in your life that you want to change, something in your life that you want to see differently, or even some experiences that you had in romance department that you can share with everyone. And if you go in the comment section on the video, I'm giving away this beautiful necklace. It's silver and it has adjustments on it, so it'll be able to fit anybody's neck. It's a moon, and it's there's there it's a half a moon on it, and then it comes together as a whole moon. And it says on it, I love you to the moon and back. um, that's what it says on there. And I'm going to be giving that away along with a reading to two people that I pick from the comment section. The first person is going to get the necklace and a reading, and the second person is going to get a reading from me. So go to that video and view it and comment on it, and you'll be entered into the contest. You may be the one picked to get this, and I'm gonna pick those two people on February 28th, which is my brother's birthday. My brother that passed away back in 1975, but he was like 14 years old. So I'm just dedicating this to him because, he would love this, to be a person of giving, So I'm just going to dedicate it to him. So we're going to do it on his birthday. Um. Oh, excuse me. I was just deleting something here. So yes, enter the contest so you can win. It's the video called "Let a Man Do His Job." That's the name of the video. Okay. Now we're going to get on with the reading for you, Taurus. This is for the month of February. The first thing I'm seeing here is Queen of Swords upside down. All right. This person, you Tauruses out there, the ones that are familiar with what I'm going to be saying, is that you need to watch out after this chick. She's the type that tells you what you want to hear, to get you on her side. She's devious and envious. She's a perfectionist, because she likes everything to go the right way. Uh she's controlling, um sort of like a bitchy type woman. That's what this person is. She's sort of like just a bitchy woman, but she is a perfectionist. She does talk behind people's back. She has a lot to say about you. She does not like you too much, and she talks about you a lot. Be aware of this woman. This woman could be somebody that you may be interested in a relationship for some of you Tauruses, and I'm talking about men and women. Still, this is a woman, and you need to watch after her. So some of you Taurus men out there may be thinking about being involved with this woman or involved with this woman, but you want to watch. She's very vindictive, and you ain't seen the whole her yet. She gets you on her side by telling you what you like to hear and what you like to hear. Then once she gets you on her side, she'll turn on you. She'll turn on you. And this card confirms it. The Nine of Rods is saying, look, block yourself from her. Block yourself from her. Even if you may come a long way, maybe if you've known her for a while, you may have known this person for a while. She could be considered to you as a friend, or you think that she is a friend, but they're saying that, hey, block yourself off from her. Just cut her off. She don't mean you no good. She's got something. There's something deceptive about her, pertaining to you. So, you know, the angels are saying just stay away from this person. You block her out of your life. If they come around, you go the opposite direction. Block her off. She don't mean you no good. That's for some of you Tauruses out there. Or some of you Tauruses out there that may be involved with this person. So that means it could be a man or a woman. Okay. Either way, this person is not good for you if you're talking about romantically, or if you're already romantically in there. There's something about this person. You haven't seen the whole story yet, and it's going to come about. She seems like a charming person, and she seems like she's all that, but she's got something that you haven't seen yet, because she's so good at manipulating. She's good at manipulating to get what she wants, because she's a control freak. Okay. All right. Some of you Tauruses out there. And for around the second week of February, we're coming up with the Hierophant. And he represents maybe a priest. I'm feeling more a priest, or someone that has a higher education. And I hope I hope we're not talking about getting married to this person. Some of you Tauruses out there, you might want to think about that. That could be something going on also, where you know, maybe a priest is involved in and maybe this woman here is manipulating you to marry her, or wanting to be with her, but they're saying no, don't do it. You're going to make a mistake if you do. Or it could be where you're wanting to talk to a counselor. Could be a counselor. Maybe some of you Tauruses want to go into some type of counseling um, to deal with some issues that may have arrived, because it does show here behind the Hierophant right here. We're talking about the Seven of Cups here, where there's some confusion. There may be something that you need to talk to a priest or a counselor or someone of that nature to help you with this confusion, help you with a decision, or help you with, to some of you Tauruses, maybe a marital problem, or a relationship problem, or a work business problem. It could be behind this chick here, the problem maker. Uh, and that's for some of you Tauruses, depending on what Tauruses we're talking about here. There is some sort of problem here that you need to talk to this person about. It could be a good friend that may be in a family member that may be a priest or a counselor, or somebody you can consult in, somebody you can talk to without it getting all over the place. It just be, but it does seem like there's some issues going on with you, Taurus. Some of you Tauruses out there, or it could be some problem going on with someone around you that you're consulting, and it has an effect on yourself. So, this is a card, it's this confusion going on. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of things that, your mind is very confused right now. Some of you Tauruses out there, some of you can't think straight. Some of you may be in some kind of delusional type state of mind, to where everything's all over the place and you're just delusional and you need direction. And this person you're consulting is going to be the one that give it to you. Okay. All right. All right. Now we coming up, Taurus, with the Page of Pentacles upright. All the cards upright. All the cards upright except Miss Thing here. Okay. So I'm thinking that this card has to do with you, man or woman, Taurus, that you're very, very good hearted. You're straightforward with what you have to say when you're talking to people. You're honest, sincere, loving, caring. You have all those qualities, Taurus, men and women. This is you. This is pertaining to you and how you are. You're very upfront, forward, caring person when it comes to others. Okay. And it's showing that you are going to be in deep thought about a situation. This is the Hermit card. It shows you're going to retreat and think about a lot of things, probably after this consulting with this consultant or pastor, preacher, or whatever it may be, about your issues that you have or the issues of someone else that they may have. You're going to be you're going to be thinking a lot for a long time. You're going to withdraw within yourself with a lot of thought on mind. You're going to be putting a lot of thought into this situation. Some of you Tauruses out there, men and women, you're going to be thinking a lot, I mean, for a long time about this situation, because there is certain things on your mind, certain things you have on your chest that you needed to get off of your chest. And it's just going to put you in total seclusion, you know, with a lot to think about, or maybe some things that has happened. You want to, just get to yourself and think about those things before you open your mouth, or before you want to give it a lot of thought. This is a thought card. You want to give this situation a lot of thought, Taurus, before you make up your mind about anything. Now, going into the last week of February, we're coming up with the Queen of Cups. It's an emotional. Cups always mean emotional, but we're talking about, like I said, when it comes to these kings and queens and things like that, being that we're talking to a man and a male and female audience here. If you're a man, this is a woman in your life, and if you're a woman, this is a man. Okay. So the Queen of Cups is someone that is sort of like on the same level as you are of thinking and personality wise. They're good people. They try to help people. They're very helpful, very kind, very sincere, just as close and the same as your personality. This woman here comes in, or man comes in, as a interest to you. As somebody you've been maybe looking at, or they may be coming in looking at you as some type of love interest, Taurus. Or it could be, to some of you Tauruses, it could be someone that you already know, that you admire, and they stick by you in certain situations that you go through, or that you can talk to them anytime. It could be just a good friend, that's around, that of a woman or a man, depends on who I'm talking, man or woman here. You just reverse it, and that's going to come in and be of an interest to you. To some of you Tauruses, is going to be a love interest, I think, for a lot. You're going to kind of have an eye for this person. Or it could be where you're making a decision about two people here. One not so great, one really, really great. And you remember, go back, they're saying you know what to do with this one. The upside down, the one that ain't so great. Okay? You remember that now, because, behind her is showing the moon card. So that means that, with this person coming in as an interest to you, you're confused because of this person. For some of you Tauruses now, get with me now. For some of you, you may, like I said, be confused, or not really seeing everything yet from about this person. Maybe this person is the one you've been giving you some problems, or causing you some problems, that you have to consult somebody over, because you don't see it. You don't see her for what she really is yet. But I'm telling you that you need to stay away from her. You need to block her. The angels, I'm sorry, not me. The angels are telling you you need to, block her off. She's just not good news. She's just not good for you. But this one is. Don't block her off because of this situation. Even though you do have doubts, or you just wondering, or don't really, you kind of like hesitant. You're hesitant when it comes to this person here that comes into your life that is really good for you. I'm here to tell you, you two would make a very good match, because you're sort of similar, sort of the same type of personalities. You've got something to give. See that coin in his hand? And that don't always, not always money. In some circumstances, it could be money. You may have something to give in a partnership, and it could be, money situation. Most of you, it's going to be a relationship situation because you got something to give, and so does she. You both have something to give each other. Personalities are basically the same. So there's really no sense in being skeptical about her, because she's good. She would be a good mate for you. And if it's in business wise, she or he would be a good business partner. You don't have to have no worries with them. You can trust them. You can put your all in all into them. They won't deceive you like this one will. Okay. And if it and I'm saying all this in love or business or even home, home wise. I'm put all that scenario in the same basket. Okay. It depends on what Taurus I'm talking to in this situation. You put that into what I'm talking about into your life. So it could be business, it could be love, and it could be home situations that all this is pertaining to you. Okay, so that's the reading I have for you, Taurus, for the month of February 2015. Be cautious of this person here. If some of you are tied up with her, you're going to need to break away, because there's a lot of things you haven't seen yet, but it's going to come out. They're already starting the problems with you. That's why you're consulting with someone. Okay, you're consulting with someone. Now this could be a business partner or a love match or a something going on, somebody at home or in your life, causing problems and confusion. And you're a good person. You've got a lot to offer. You have a lot to offer. So you want to be careful who you're going to make your mate. You want to be careful who you're going to who bring in as friends and friendships. You want to be careful about that. You want to think about what you're getting ready to do or what you get yourself into. You want to make a good decision. You want someone to have just as much to give, just as much as what you have to give. You want someone to have a lot to offer just as much as you do. Don't be skeptical of it, of this new thing that may be coming in, because you don't have to be skeptical of them. They'll be all that you want and need. Partnership, business, on a business hand, or love relationship wise. That's for a lot of you Tauruses out there. Okay, then. Well, I'll talk to you the next month. March. These months are going by so fast. Wow. Well, I'm going to end it with love is all there is and love is all there ever be. And I want to thank all my subscribers for subscribing and watching my videos. I do hope they are of help to you. If you need to contact me, look below. There's my email address. And you can get in contact with me for a more in-depth reading or personal reading for yourself. Thanks a lot for coming, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Love you.